In a dream-fueled vision, the sorceress of Grayskull witnesses a child whisked away to another world. Upon waking up, an uncanny sword, the Sword of Protection, mirroring He-Man's own, lays before her. Prince Adam and his trusty companion Cringer are summoned to find its destined wielder. Through a shimmering portal, they land on Etheria, a vibrant world besieged by the Horde's robotic enforcers. Aided by Bow and Cowl, brave rebels, they fend off the invaders, finding refuge in the Whispering Woods with the courageous Princess Glimmer. Meanwhile, in the Fright Zone, the tyrannical Hordak, stirred by whispers of a foreign warrior, sends his elite force commander Adora to crush the rebellion. The rebellion chooses to fight back against the Horde, with Adam and Cringer changing into their alter egos He-Man and Battlecat to turn the tides of battle. During the fight, He-Man defeats Adora, only to realize that she is the one who will wield the Sword of Protection. He-Man is then shot from behind with a freeze beam, and Adora claims the sword in victory. Still reeling from the revelation of her destiny, Adora struggles to control the immense power of the Sword of Protection. However, faced with a Horde attack on the Whispering Woods, she unleashes her inner She-Ra for the first time, transforming into a radiant warrior with a magical sword. The sight inspires the rebels, bolstering their morale against the Horde's might. Seeking sanctuary and guidance, She-Ra, Bow, and Cowl embark on a perilous journey to Beast Island, a haven for talking animals rumored to possess ancient knowledge of the sword. They face treacherous storms and encounter hostile wildlife before finally reaching the island's wise inhabitants. On Beast Island, She-Ra undergoes a series of trials to unlock the full potential of the sword. Each test challenges her physical and mental fortitude, forcing her to confront her doubts and insecurities. Meanwhile, Bow and Cole face their own challenges, showcasing their bravery and resourcefulness. Back in the Fright Zone, Shadow Weaver, ever the schemer, manipulates Hordak into believing. She-Ra's power can be used for his own gain. She-Ra confronts Hordak and Shadow Weaver about deceiving her, but Shadow Weaver knocks her unconscious with another spell, planning to examine the sword she has been carrying. Fueled by malice and a desire for control, Hordak unveils his latest weapon, the Magna Beam Transporter. This monstrous device, powered by the stolen will of captured rebels, aims to banish the Whispering Woods and its rebellious inhabitants to the desolate Valley of the Lost. Determined to stop him, Adam transforms into He-Man and infiltrates the Fright Zone, unaware of Shadow Weaver's watchful eyes. Drawn by a lingering connection, He-Man approaches Adora, oblivious to the sorceress's insidious manipulation. With her mind clouded by Shadow Weaver's magic, Adora betrays He-Man, allowing him to be captured and drained of his will to fuel the Magna Beam. But even in the darkest hour, hope emerges. The sorceress's voice pierces through Adora's haze, revealing a shocking truth. Hordak stole Adora as a baby, and He-Man is her brother. This revelation shatters Adora's perception of reality, and with a newfound resolve, she cries out, "For the honor of Grayskull." The dormant magic within her erupts, transforming her into the mighty She-Ra. She frees He-Man from the Magna Beam's grasp with her newfound power. Together, the siblings stand united against Hordak's tyranny. Their combined might stops the villain's scheme, saving the Whispering Woods from oblivion. In a final twist of magic, She-Ra's compassion inadvertently transforms Spirit, her faithful steed, into Swiftwind, a majestic flying unicorn. As the dust settles, a new chapter unfolds. One where She-Ra and He-Man stand side by side, ready to face the darkness hand in hand. In a whirlwind of revelations, He-Man and She-Ra land Swiftwind before the sorceress, who unveils the truth of Adora's past. A long-ago horde, invasion of Eternia, frustrated by King Randor and Grayskull's magic, led to Hordak and Skeletor targeting the royal twins. While Hordak kidnapped Adora, Skeletor, abandoned and vengeful, exposed Hordak's Snake Mountain base. Hordak escaped through a portal, leaving Adora's fate unknown. The sorceress cloaked their memories to shield Adam and Eternia from the pain. Armed with this knowledge, Adam and Adora return to the Whispering Woods, where Adora declares her defection from the Horde. learning of Queen Angela's capture by Hunga the Harpy, Adam and Adora, as He-Man and She-Ra bravely rescue her. This heroism reunites Angela and Glimmer, inspiring Adora to yearn for her own family. The sorceress opens a portal back to Eternia, where a tearful reunion unfolds as Adora embraces King Randor and Queen Marlena. But their joy is short-lived, as Hordak, having followed them, confronts Skeletor on Snake Mountain. Fueled by their shared desire for Adora, the villains forge an uneasy alliance, setting the stage for a perilous future in both realms. The tyrannical horde, led by the cruel Hordak, launches a full-scale assault on Bright Moon, the heart of the rebellion. Their monstrous horde troopers swarm the palace, seeking to capture the princesses of power and extinguish the flames of resistance. As Bright Moon falls under siege, He-Man, Prince Adam's heroic alter ego, returns from Eternia to join the fight. He rallies the princesses, their combined magic forming a powerful shield against the horde's onslaught. In the midst of the chaos, Adora struggles to control the immense power of the Sword of Protection. Haunted by visions of her past as a horde soldier, she questions her loyalty and doubts her ability to wield She-Ra's power effectively. Shadow Weaver, Adora's former mentor, manipulates the horde, using her knowledge of Bright Moon's defenses to turn the tide of battle. A fierce struggle ensues, testing the courage and resilience of the princesses. Just when all hope seems lost, Adora overcomes her internal conflict. Embracing her true purpose, she transforms into She-Ra, her power amplified by the love and support of her fellow princesses. With She-Ra at the forefront, the princesses push back the horde, forcing them to retreat. However, the victory comes at a cost. The palace is badly damaged, and the fight for Etheria's freedom is far from over. An injured Tyrannosaur pup, separated from its herd, stumbles into the Whispering Woods. Adora, ever the protector, takes it in, naming it Spirit and nurturing it back to health. Meanwhile, in the Fright Zone, Hordak tasks Catra with capturing a rare mind-controlling helmet, which he plans to use on He-Man and the princesses. Tracking the Tyrannosaur herd, Adora and Spirit find themselves in horde territory, their friendship blossoming amidst danger. They encounter Lighthope, a rebellious inventor imprisoned by the horde, and together they hatch a plan to free the Tyrannosaur pup and Lighthope's fellow prisoners. Catra, driven by her ambition and envy of Adora, follows them, hoping to exploit the situation for Hordak's favor. The escape plan falters, leading to a showdown with horde troopers. Adora, willing to sacrifice herself to protect Spirit and Lighthope, prepares to transform into She-Ra. Before she can unleash the power of the sword, Spirit, sensing Adora's love and courage, steps forward. Spirit blasts through the horde troopers with unexpected energy, freeing the prisoners and proving friendship's power. Catra, witnessing Adora's bond with Spirit and the unwavering loyalty of the rebels, begins to question her own allegiance. She returns to the Fright Zone empty-handed, her ambition shaken by the glimpse of true strength she witnessed. A prophecy whispers through Etheria, the stone in the sword, a magical shard lodged within the Sword of Protection, will unleash a mighty power, but accessing it requires a champion pure of heart and unwavering in courage. Still grappling with her dual identity as She-Ra and Horde soldier, Adora embarks on a perilous quest to fulfill the prophecy. Her journey leads her through treacherous landscapes, facing riddles and trials designed to test her spirit. Glimmer, fueled by her faith in Adora, accompanies her, their friendship a beacon of light in the face of doubt. Meanwhile, Hordak, informed of the prophecy by the scheming Shadow Weaver, sends his ruthless forces to claim the stone for himself. A thrilling climax unfolds as Adora stands before the stone, its power pulsing with potential. Shadow Weaver, disguised as a wise oracle, attempts to manipulate Adora, but the princess's resolve holds firm. With unwavering courage and Glimmer's unwavering support, Adora unlocks the stone's power, unleashing a radiant energy that washes over Etheria, restoring lost lands and rekindling hope. A fierce warrior named Huntara, renowned for her hunting skills and independent spirit, emerges from a dormant volcano, her arrival stirring the pot of Etheria's rebellion. He-Man and the princesses eagerly welcome her, hoping to enlist her in their fight against the horde. However, Huntara, hardened by years of solitude and distrustful of authority, proves a difficult ally. Unconvinced by He-Man's bravado and wary of Glimmer's youthful optimism, Huntara remains aloof, prioritizing her own survival above the rebellion's cause. Her cynicism is further fueled by Shadow Weaver, who manipulates Huntara with whispers of He-Man's supposed weakness and the princess's hidden agendas. But when the Horde, led by Hordak's loyal Scorpia, attacks the Whispering Woods, Huntara's fiercely independent nature kicks into gear. She single-handedly repels the Horde, showcasing her impressive combat skills and resourcefulness. Witnessing her prowess, He-Man and the princesses gain respect for Huntara's gruff exterior, recognizing her valuable contribution to their cause. Despite this victory, Huntara remains hesitant to commit to the rebellion fully. She values her autonomy and fears becoming another pawn in someone else's game. However, a conversation with Bo, who shares her love for solitude and quiet contemplation, plants a seed of understanding. He-Man and Glimmer, acknowledging her need for independence, offer a place in the rebellion without demanding her complete allegiance. Simmering tensions boil over, threatening alliances and revealing hidden agendas. Hordak, ever the tyrant, throws a lavish feast in the Fright Zone, inviting Skeletor in a shaky attempt to forge an alliance. Skeletor, smelling desperation, sees an opportunity to seize control for himself. Meanwhile, Shadow Weaver, long harboring resentment towards Hordak, sees the feast as a chance to sow discord and manipulate both Hordak and Skeletor for her own benefit. She whispers doubts and insecurities into each villain's ear, further fueling their mutual distrust and paranoia. The tension explodes when Hordak reveals his latest weapon, the Skull Cannon, a powerful device capable of wiping out entire planets. Skeletor, appalled by the potential for collateral damage, which would likely include him, challenges Hordak for control of the weapon. A chaotic duel ensues, fueled by ambition, fear, and Shadow Weaver's cunning machinations. In the midst of the mayhem, He-Man and She-Ra arrive, alerted by the commotion. Their presence throws a wrench into Shadow Weaver's plans, forcing her to choose sides. She hesitates, torn between her loyalty to Hordak and her desire for power. Ultimately, she remains by Hordak's side, but her loyalty seems fragile, hinting at future betrayals. Adora's journey takes her beyond Etheria, landing her in the whimsical world of Trolla, home to adorable talking animals and a mysterious prophecy of a legendary protector. But danger lurks amidst the charm as Dr. Zug, a maniacal scientist, seeks to exploit Trolla's power for his own nefarious ends. Guided by the wise Luki, Adora learns about Trolla's unique magic, fueled by love and kindness, a stark contrast to the Horde's tyrannical ways. She encounters a cast of endearing creatures, including the optimistic Sprit and the grumpy but loyal Broom, forging bonds that deepen her understanding of compassion and empathy. Meanwhile, Orko, He-Man's loyal sidekick, stumbles upon Trolla and falls victim to Dr. Zug's trap. Drawing upon the power of love and friendship, Adora transforms into She-Ra, unleashing a dazzling display of magic that foils Dr. Zug's schemes and frees Orko.